What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today, I want to focus in on Ed Minney of the U.S. National Team Development Program, a native of Wind Gap, Pennsylvania, and future Michigan State Spartan. We'll get to that in a second. He's a big kid, 6'4", 200 pounds. Really, and you look at the way the league's going in terms of the bigger goalies. I mean, goalies. I think the average height's probably 6'2" now. You're looking at the Pacarendes and the Ben Bishops of the world. I think even Tuukka Rask is 6'3" himself. So I mean, I think that's it's because now it's not just big guys. They're all equally athletic, and all things being equal in terms of their ability. You want the bigger guy just because it can take away more of the net, and I think that's a good thing going for Minnie. And playing for the development team this year, numbers weren't as good as I'd expect, but take what you can get with him. And he's going to Michigan State next year, which has a phenomenal hockey program. He'll be playing Big Ten, playing against some of the top schools in the country. And I think he'll end the year as a starter. I think it'll be kind of like Thatcher Demko this year with BC, where he kind of eased in at the beginning, and then at the end of the year was going to dispute a #1 starter. I think he's better than his stats indicate. He's the 7th ranked goalie by North American Central Scouting. Yeah, 7th ranked North American goalie according to Central Scouting. Someone shuffled the deck, unfortunately. But I look at him as being a project goalie that's going to need 4 years of college hockey to really, become a solid professional. And I think he'll be, somewhere in the 4th or 5th round. And then Niagara Ice Dogs drafted him in 2012 in the OHL selection, priority selection. They got Brent Moran as their firmly established #1 goalie. He's the 3rd ranked goalie, North American goalie, according to Central Scouting. So I mean, I think it's Michigan State or bust with him, and I think you look at the guys that have come out of Michigan State, namely Ryan Miller. He's not height as an NHL goalie, and the track record's there. He'll be playing against some of the best shooters in the country on a night-in, night-out basis, and you draft him, and you wait and see. You let him develop, you let him hone his craft, become a little more fine-tuned. Work on the things, angles, all that, and going to a school like Michigan State, allows him to do that, and I think he'll be a very, very good college hockey player. I mean, I think, again, there'll be a transition like there is with all kids. And then I think at the end of the day, he'll be a guy you hear a lot about in terms of being one of the upper echelon goalies in the NCAA for the next 4 years. Again, I like his game, and I think he's got what it takes. I mean, he's better than if he can put it all together. I think his future as an NHL goalie is there. That's his upside. And I mean, there's so many goalies. Think about it. There's only 60 jobs for NHL goaltenders in the world. It's 30 teams, 2 goalies a team. So breaking into that elite, company is tough. But I think he'll be, if he works on everything and he develops the way I think he can develop, I think he can definitely break in. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Ed Minney of the United States National Team Development Program, future Michigan State Spartan. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.